Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is one of the most iconic Christmas films of all time. And while it's completely cool to enjoy it, there are some disturbing truths we all gotta face when watching it. First off, Santa thought Rudolph was an abomination. I think the scene that shows this the most is right after Rudolph's birth. Santa goes to visit Donner and pay his respects, but then immediately sees Rudolph's glowing nose and is like, hey, you need to handle that, that's a problem. Even at the end of the film, Santa says, oh, Rudolph, you can, save Christmas with your nose. It isn't really that he's accepting Rudolph in this scene, he's just more of an opportunist, and Rudolph just helped him save his ass and get out of Christmas. Hermey the elf is a sadistic psychopath. First off, he's an elf who knows only about toys but somehow learns about dentistry and wants to get into it. He then, with no frame of reference, decides to rip the teeth out of the bumble, which had to be enormously painful and hard to do. You don't do that unless you like doing it. The elves? They were probably inbreeding. Let's look around the film and see how many diverse elves. There's a short one, there's a fat one, there's a tall one, but beyond that, it's pretty much the same through and through. It's probably not that they're all passionate about toy making, it's probably that's all they know how to do at this point. The job rates of reindeer are astronomically low. Look at the reindeer game scene. How many reindeer are trying to be a part of Santa's sleigh team? Yet, at the end of the film, it's the exact same lineup plus Rudolph. What are all these other reindeer doing? Yukon Cornelius is mentally unstable. We don't even know now if there's gold and silver in the North Pole. There might be, but you need a ton of machinery and it isn't really worth the money to do so. So it's kind of wild that Yukon Cornelius thought he could find some with a pickaxe and a team of sled dogs that don't listen to him. Rudolph's family missed him growing up. Rudolph's family did search for him when he ran away, but probably the saddest part of this film is that Rudolph leaves as a child and then comes back as a fully grown deer, meaning that his family, his friends, all missed him coming of age and a significant portion of his life. And finally, the most heartbreaking truth of all, Clarice and Rudolph had an incredibly shallow relationship. This starts with her calling him cute and then he flies. I'm cute. He walks her home and then they don't see each other until he rescues her from the bumble. And then all of a sudden they're just together? They're a thing after that? I don't buy it. Do you think Rudolph is controversial? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to CinemaBlend for all the latest and greatest entertainment news.